Prior to this, I was with a food wholesaler that's based in Michigan, a $10 billion company, and I was part of their supply chain group as a vice president of supply chain services. I was about 6 months into my job search, and I had been heavily focused on applying. LinkedIn was where I spent all my time. That's where the job board that I used. About 5 months in, I just took a step back and said, what's my scorecard? And I think I was probably 120 applications, 2 interviews, 1 offer. That's a really, really bad scorecard. And the offer was not something that I was going to take. The opportunity wasn't one I was excited about. It was going to be more of just taking a job to take it. So I knew I needed to do something different, and I knew that I couldn't let this go another 6 months. So obviously, needed to look for different opportunities, different ways I could really accelerate this job search. But most importantly, I knew that the tactics I was using wasn't working. There's a lot of different pieces to what ECU provides, and I'll start with number one. It was the community, whether it's the leaders, the ECU leaders, and the different sessions that they provide, or it's the members and being able to get time and network, expand your network with people that you never would have talked to. Or never would have connected with. The sense of community was really important because the job search can get incredibly isolating. And so that was an incredibly helpful piece. I'd say the second one for me was the amount of learning material that ECU provides was more than I thought I'd ever get. And so to bring continuous learning into the process and understand, okay, there's going to be ways to refine the way I'm doing it, or there's new tactics or new strategies that need to be brought in. It was exactly what I was looking for and needed. As I said, my other question, the other question, what I was doing wasn't working. And I'd say the last piece was it provided structure. So the fact that there were meetings throughout the week, you had things to learn. There was a daily success agenda that you have, and so it provided structure that you might normally get when you're in a standard work environment, if you're in a typical corporate kind of role. And so that was another piece that was helpful for me. I had structure, but I could lose focus quickly. And so just a matter of staying on point. So I would say the structure was the other piece that was really helpful. And then, the automation is really the golden egg. And I would say that's the thing that, as I got to spend time with it, really understood the value and the importance of that and the doors that it opened. If any part of my story resonated with whoever's listening to this, I would say that, if you think you need to do something different, but you don't know what it is, if what you've been doing hasn't been working, if you're not satisfied with the type of opportunities that are coming to you, that you're unearthing, if you're tired of being ghosted, that was just nonstop this year, this is an excellent step to take. And for all the reasons I just outlined in the other one. So I think I would say my biggest point of advice is approach this job search as your job. You're not getting paid, but it's how you get paid. Approach it like it's your business and treat it that way. Treat it the way of just saying, okay, what are my objectives? What's my strategy? Start nailing those things down. It doesn't require a ton because it's all pretty straightforward. But understand you have the tools that are at your disposal that you need. And I was at a place where I said, I don't have what I need to get this job done.